Sergeant Stubby wasn't born into heroism. He stumbled into it. In 1917, as the United States prepared to enter World War I, a stray, short-tailed mutt wandered onto the training grounds of the 102nd Infantry Regiment at Yale University. The little brindle dog had a barrel chest, big personality, and a stubby tail, hence the name. Private J. Robert Conroy, one of the young soldiers, quickly took a liking to the scrappy stray. Stubby became the regiment's unofficial mascot, joining drills and even learning to salute by raising his paw to his eyebrow, a trick that charmed the men and their commanding officers alike. When it came time to ship out to Europe, Conroy smuggled Stubby aboard the troop ship by hiding him under his coat. By the time the ship landed in France, the regiment's officers were too taken with Stubby to send him home. He was officially part of the 102nd. Stubby proved himself far more than a mascot. The war front was brutal. Trenches, gas attacks, and relentless bombardments. But Stubby adapted quickly. He could hear the whine of incoming shells before the soldiers did, and he'd bark a warning, saving countless lives. He also had a keen nose for gas attacks, racing through the trenches, barking and biting at soldiers to wake them up before the deadly fumes spread. Stubby's sense of smell was just as useful above ground. He learned to locate wounded men in no man's land, finding them under debris or hidden in shell holes and alerting medics. More than once, he led stretcher bearers directly to injured soldiers who would have otherwise been left behind. One of Stubby's most famous exploits came when he caught a German soldier who was sneaking through the trenches, mapping American positions. Stubby attacked, holding the enemy by the seat of his pants until U.S. troops could capture him. For this act of bravery, he was promoted to the rank of sergeant, making him the first dog in U.S. Army history to receive such a title. Stubby was injured several times during his service. Once, he was wounded in the chest by shrapnel, and another time he was exposed to mustard gas. Each time, he was nursed back to health by the very medics he had so often assisted. He returned to duty each time, eager to be with his unit. By the war's end, Stubby had served in 17 battles and 4 major offensives, spending 18 months on the front lines. He became a beloved comrade, a comfort in the darkest hours, and a true soldier in spirit. When the war ended in 1918, Stubby returned to the United States a celebrated hero. He marched in victory parades, met Presidents Wilson, Harding, and Coolidge, and was even awarded a custom-made coat covered in medals, campaign ribbons, and honors from veterans groups. Stubby's fame spread across the country. He became the official mascot of the American Legion, inspired posters and fundraisers, and even met General John J. Pershing, who presented him with a gold medal for valor. Stubby lived out his final years with Robert Conroy, who took him to Georgetown University Law School. There, Stubby became the school's mascot and a beloved figure around campus. He passed away in 1926, but his legacy endured. Today, Stubby's preserved remains, wearing his metal-covered coat, are displayed at the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. His story continues to inspire as a reminder of courage, loyalty, and the extraordinary role animals can play in human history. Stubby wasn't just a dog. He was a soldier, a savior, and a symbol of hope in one of humanity's darkest wars. His tale embodies the bond between humans and animals, showing how even the smallest, unlikeliest hero can make the greatest difference.